channel. If you did not know, I'm Mikkel.
And I'm Peyton.
And we are the Caci twins. This is probably, we're gonna start off by saying, this is probably the dumbest thing we have done. And this is a long story, and we are involved in a shooting and almost kidnapped.
And we should not be here today because of it. But let's get to the chase and start the story.
Yes. This story took place on a typical Friday night with me and some of my girlfriends, which we always hang out every Friday. And we usually just get ready and then later on decide what we're gonna do.
And so I was like, they had nothing planned that night, and I was like, I'm gonna follow this thing that just followed me on Twitter, and it said Las Vegas parties. So I had DM'd them, and they sent me an address, and I was like, where is this place? So I looked it up, and it was about 40 minutes away.
And we had no clue where it was. I mean, like, we didn't know if it was in the good part of Las Vegas or the bad part of Las Vegas. So we all got ready, we're on our way driving there, and there was other friends there that were already there saying that, oh yeah, it's poppin', come, it's not sketchy or anything.
Like I saw Snapchats of like people like having fun dancing. So I was like, yeah, we should definitely go.
And not to mention, there was 8 girls packed in this car. We pull up to the party, it's totally poppin', everyone's like, there's maybe about 60 people in the house, and it's shoulder to shoulder.
And like, it wasn't the nicest neighborhood when we pulled up, but it looked like it was fun because they have the security guards like blocking the door. So we're like, oh, maybe they have a list
and it's safe.
And of course, being pretty girls, we're gonna get in, so we didn't need to be on the list.
Oh, shut up, you're so annoying with that. But anyway, so we should get into the party. There's like 10 people we know there, and the rest are like random people.
So we're all dancing, and it got pretty damn hot in there. So I went outside and I texted Travis again. I was like, where are you at? He was like, I had to leave. I was like, why? And he never texted me back after that.
So while she's still outside, I'm still in the house having a good time, dancing, the music's still going, not worrying where she is, and there's still a heck of people here.
And there was more people showing up as I was outside.
And all of a sudden, I just see everyone just storm out of the house like rhinos were chasing them. It was scary because we were like, what the hell's going on?
And when I couldn't find Travis, I tried getting back in the house, and I knocked on the door, and a dad answered it, and I was like, what the heck? I didn't even know there was parents here. And he didn't speak like our language, so he was just speaking some random language that I didn't even know. And I was like, I need to get my sister, because I saw people coming outside. I was like, I need to get my sister. And he's like, no, I do not come in.
So while I'm walking out of the house, I'm like, what the hell is going on? And we're still sitting out there, I'm trying to figure out where she is. I'm like, where's my sister? Where's this girl? Where's that girl? I'm like, I need to get everyone back together.
And so I was still outside, and I see these 2 boys like sprinting and arguing, and like, you know how boys get, and they're like, oh yeah.
Especially when boys are drunk, they get super violent.
And so I knew it was a fight, so I started following the crowd. And that's horrible on my part, because I should never follow the fight. That's like #1 rule, don't go near the fight.
Not safe. So while I'm running out, I'm still worrying about my sister, where the hell she is, and all my friends. And all I see is all these people in a circle with their phones out. I'm like, what is going on? So I look, and I can't see because there's so many people, so I'm just like worried about where the hell is my sister. And I'm trying to call her, she's not answering or anything. And so I'm just like, we're about to leave. So I'm like looking back, and I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on? So I'm gonna go back this way. And all I hear while I'm turning around is pop, pop. And that was definitely a gunshot. So my natural reaction was to duck down. And I just started like going like this into a ball.
And as I heard the gunshot, I started running. I literally dove to the grass, and I was running in zigzags, because you know how you have to run in zigzags so you don't get shot? I literally did that and dove into the grass.
You're literally watching way too many movies. That's like some
okay, but a bullet can only go one way. It will go straight. It cannot go zzz.
That's true. So that's good. Give me a high five for that one.
Walking Dead taught me.
Oh my gosh, that. Once everyone heard that gunshot, everyone literally scattered like little ants. Everyone was running into different cars, not even their cars. And I got into a random person's car, which is not good.
And after getting out of the grass, I was looking for my sister, because natural reaction, like, make sure she's safe. So I was like, where is she? So I see her get in this ratchet car, and I'm like,
Pete, come in here now.
So I'm sprinting in there, still running in zigzags, and I jump in there, and the car was already full. I had to lay on 3 people, and it was a 5-seater car with about probably like 8 people in there.
Yeah. And we don't know who the hell these people are. Like, I'm like, oh, hi, like, let's just get who you are, just come on, let's go, let's go.
When I started to calm down, I looked around the car and I hadn't seen anyone I'd known in the car except for my twin sister. And so I was like, Raquel, what are we doing in here? She's like,
I was like, honestly, I have no clue. Just hopped in a car because I was trying to be safe.
and thank God we hopped in together because I would have been scared to shoot
Imagine me
myself.
by my, oh my God, I would have tripped. I would have tripped.
So we heard the boys bickering in the front, and the guy in shotgun was just yelling back and forth to the guy driving. And he was like, my belt's missing, we gotta go back, we gotta go back.
He's like, this kid took my shoes, everything. We're just like, what the heck? While they're arguing, we asked them, I said, can you guys please take us to this like Wendy's right around the corner because our friends are there. And they weren't really there. We just didn't want to be in the car with these kids anymore because we were sketched out even more. And they're like, yeah, we'll totally do that, we'll do that. It's like maybe 2 blocks down. Even though they told us they were gonna take us to Wendy's, they drove straight past Wendy's. So I looked at my sister and I was like, what? We need to go to Wendy's, man, what do I do, what do I do? And I'm always the spokesperson, like I'm always the one that's talking out and I have to ask always.
And so I whipped out my phone and I started texting my friends. I was like, will you guys meet us here, meet us here? And so I told the guy, I was like, do you guys want to pick up some friends? Well, they're like, yeah, we can go pick them up, but let's head to the party first. I was like, why would we go to the party without them?
So we're getting really scared and we realize we're in a car full of boys we do not know. And so I'm like, I have to think of something on the top of my head. So I go, hey, can you guys just take us back to Wendy's or somewhere close by? Our friends can meet us there and just give us the address. They're like, no. I was like, why not? He's like, we can't send that
gas money.
Yeah, they're like, we can't send the address out. And he's like, we're already close to the party. We gotta go. And I was like, this is so sketchy, P. And I'm like, why did I decide to even do this? This is a horrible night. I don't know what to do. While we were driving to the party, everyone in the car was being chill. So we were just like, maybe we were overacting. Like we just need to take a chill pill like them. So while we're driving there, we noticed we drive into apartments.
I was like, there's definitely not a
Party in the apartments. And they're just like, no, there's a big party, there's a big party.
So he calls someone on the phone, I don't know who it is, and we look at each other again like, what the heck is going on? So he enters the gate code, we turn right, and we see about like 12 people just sitting outside, like all bickering still, like they're yelling at each other outside. We're like, not another fight.
So while we're driving to the apartments, we can't see the 2 people in front of us. We pull up, we get out of the car. My sister and I are obviously right next to each other because we don't know anyone here. And all of a sudden we see the driver, one of his friends come up to him and was like, homie, what'd you do with the gun? You won, you beat that kid's butt. And me and Pam are like,
oh no. So I immediately go on my phone.
one of his friends, another guy comes up to us and is like, who are you guys?
I was on the phone, I had walked away from her. I was like, whatever you do, don't ask questions, just come pick us up. I'll send you my current location. She's like, oh, you guys are close to us. Okay, good. And so I was like, yeah, please pick us up. We're gonna hide behind a trash can.
So at that moment, she comes back to me and I'm still talking to this guy. He seemed pretty cool. He didn't seem like there was anything wrong with him. He's like, you guys gonna come in or what? And I was like, yeah, we're gonna come in. And then she goes, wait, our friends are coming, so we should just wait outside for them. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, you guys are 100% coming back in. And I was like, why wouldn't we come back in if we're
we're waiting for our friends outside. We'll come back in. We're gonna bring our friends in there. Wouldn't you want more girls? And he's like, yeah, you're right.
He's like, let me get your number down just in case like I lock the door or something. And I was like, that's so sketchy. Here's more sketchy things. So I get my number. I give him a fake number though. So we see our friends pull up, and me and my sister are like, oh, they are. Let's go. We gotta go. So we like sneak, and there's no one outside. Thank gosh. So we run to the car, and they're like, why are you guys here? And we're like,
don't ask questions, we got to go.
yeah. And so we pull out of the neighborhood and they asked us everything. We told them everything. Clearly we made out alive.
And I definitely unfollowed them on Twitter.
Life lesson that we learned is not to go into a random car. Please, if you guys like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Thank you so much for the 7,000 subscribers.
We love you guys so much.